Hey there, crafty friends, and happy Thursday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What Did You Get In Today, Hannah? So today we've just got a small box of some pretty good reorders that we got from our distributor, our warehouse, as I often call it. And then I also pulled some fun stuff to show you that also kind of goes with the pink and mane that I showed you all yesterday. So I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, and you may or may not, oh, there's my little helper today. This week I've got virtual trade shows going on all week long, and so today I've been in meetings most of the day. So we're going to be shopping out of the box because I didn't get it checked in, but we've got a great box full of goodies here for you. First thing in the box, I showed you guys these last week. These are paper holders from Storage Studios, and they're a nice hard-sided storage. They're not plastic, they're not little totes, so this is something you would definitely keep at home in your home studios. And it's kind of nice. You can either set it to where you've got the opening so you can pull the paper right out, or pull it up from the top. These are for 12 by 12s, and you've got 3 little areas to organize in there. So with that being said, you can fit up to 600 pieces of paper in here. This would be a great way to organize, especially your card stock in here, because you can see those colors real nice and easily. Now, I don't know if you can tell on your end, but right here in these, those are in little file folders. So it will also accommodate file folders, things like that in there. The actual dimensions are 13.5 by 14.25. So you're going to be able to, put your paper into different sorting options and still fit it into these. So there we go. Oh yes, Miss Cindy Lou, she has been a little goober today. Becky was just in here, and Becky's on the lives a lot, and so Becky always gives her lots of love. And then after Becky left, 2 kids came in with their parents, and she got lots of love from them. So she has definitely been very well pampered today. That is for sure. Let's see. What do I think of all the companies that are closing? Well, honestly, I think we have to support our brick and mortar stores. With that being said, I will tell you, we actually had that conversation in my meetings today, with more and more big companies selling direct to consumers. It does make it really hard for the little stores to stay open. Like case in point, we all know Spellbinders sells direct. I love Spellbinders. I'm a huge Spellbinders store. But, when Spellbinders sells something to you, 25% off, they are still making a ton of money on that product. So it's hard, but it's really sad, as well. But yes, I heard Joann's filed bankruptcy again. And going back to something like that, well, CEOs at those big box companies, oh my gosh, they're making upper 6 figures. So, it's tough. It is very tough. There's a couple smaller companies I've heard that are closing. Some people are just choosing to retire too. But yes, it is, I don't know. I hope it's not writing on the walls for me, Starla. I'm still kicking. I'm not ready to retire. I don't have a retirement yet. So I don't know. It's just, I'm just going to keep fighting the good fight every day and until we just can't do it anymore. But so it is kind of sad though. Alrighty. So in our stationery section, we've got packages of 50 A2 envelopes. These are nice and white. I know the ones I showed the other day, they were kind of an off-white. They were called them cream, but these are a true white. There we go. Then we've got Simon Hurley's paste tool set. Now, I don't know about Totally Tiffany, so I will have to look into that. Totally Tiffany is owned by Crafter's Companion. And last I heard, Sarah Davis was stepping back in to take over control of the company, which is a good thing. So I don't know about the Totally Tiffany one. I will have to check into that one. I haven't heard anything about that, but Totally Tiffany sold a few years ago to Crafter's Companion, and they do need some restructuring and reworking. And I heard that Sarah Davis is stepping in to help with that. So yes. Yes, and I know with Joann's, and Joann's is hard. I'm going to, here's my heart, with these big box store companies, they mark everything up 30% to give you 15% off. Well, and then they train us to only shop when things are on sale. Like JCPenney's a few years ago, that killed JCPenney's when they took the coupons away. Remember that? Because they trained us to always look for a sale. So those big box stores have kind of done that too, but then they inflated all their pricing to do sales. When I run a sale, if this die goes on sale, before it's on sale, it's $16.29. When it goes on sale, its retail price is still $16.29. I don't go through and mark it up to $20 and then put it on sale, if that makes sense. And that's what the box stores will do. So it's kind of like whenever you go to the grocery store and Coke regular, cases of Coke, let's say this week are $7.99 regular price. Well, next week they're on sale, buy two, get one free. But now the price this week is $11.99 or $10.99 regular price. So they change the pricing so it's a perceived value. So I know it's kind of a mess. All right. Oh, Sarah backed out. Oh, I did not know that. See? Oh, you guys usually are the ones inform me of things. I'm in my own little doodlebug bubble here. I just live within these four walls, and I can barely keep up with these four walls. So when there is industry news, I rely on you guys to let me know. So yeah. It's just me and Cindy here. That's who I hang out with all day as a cat. All right, back to our agenda. Perfect. Robin wants the A2 envelopes. Thank you much, ma'am. Next, we got the Simon Hurley paste tools. So he's got two of those real nice big ones in here. I don't use this all the time, but whenever you want to do that technique where you spread all the paste across at once, or, you're doing different colors and you want to spread those across at once, you do need a tool like this because it's going to take forever with a teeny tiny guy. So paste, that nice big paste tool in there. Those are nice. And they do have a little bit of give to them, which makes it nice. And then this end of them, the end that you hold, is actually thicker than the other end. So it gives you something to hold on to with his as well. Debbie wants a paste tool set. You've got it, my friend. Next one we restocked our black glaze pens again. I had no idea so many of us needed to restock or did not have black glaze pens. So we've got another shipment of black glaze pens that just came in. I know we've got maybe one or two that are on special order from the last time, so we'll get those pulled. But black glaze pens have been restocked. Some paintbrushes going to our paintbrush section. Actually, these I think are all special order. I told you guys before we've got a local engine company called Jasper Engines, and they build motors, they redo motors and transmissions, things like that. And I don't know what they do with these, but they order them, and I love it. I don't know if they're cleaning small parts, cleaning small, little pieces, or if they're painting delicate stuff, but they order brushes every couple months, so that is great business for me. I appreciate their local business. What is a glaze pen? So, Diane, what these do, it's not a regular black gel pen. These are going to give you shine and a little bit of definition, meaning a little bit, they don't write flat. So think like a marker is flat on your paper. These are going to stand up just a little bit. When Libby taught her class with the waffle flower stencils, after she stenciled the little, I lost my mind there. I'm looking at the wall and then I lost my train of thought. Whenever she stenciled the little snowmen, she went back over their eyes with this just to give it a little bit of glaze, a little bit of oomph, a little of that, I don't want to say sparkle, but a little bit of sheen like eyeballs really would have. So that's going to give you that. I have used these even to write on my pictures. So these will write on slick surfaces as well too. So I've, gone through some of my photos when I'm scrapbooking and I'll write on the photo, I'll date it, maybe put the name on there, something like that. But this will write even on the front of your photos as well too. Let's see, Sharon wants a black glaze. You've got it, my friend. Next up, going to our tool section. So we carry the little wooden handle foam tools, and Tim Holtz has 2 different sizes now. This is his normal regular size, and even though it's called mini, that's kind of his normal size. And then he came out with a teeny tiny one called the tiny blending tool. So we got back in foams for both of those. So we got in the mini domed ones and the tiny ones. I like the domed ones better than the ones they first came out with, which were just flat. I find when I'm ink blending with these, I'm less apt to get that kind of half circle when I first start blending with those. Diane needs a glaze pen. You've got it. Perfect. All right, and so then our mini domes and our tiny ones. Another great restock here. This is the We Are Makers Stamp Cleaning Station. I like this because it's got 2 different sides. There's a scrubbing side and a drying side. Your scrubbing side, and I think even your drying side, will come out so you can wash and clean them. Your drying side is a microfiber side, so it gets it really good and clean. I love microfiber for cleaning my stamps. I have one of the little Pink and Maine, the pink microfiber cloths, and I use those to clean my stamps. I've got one that I use to clean my ink blending brushes after I'm done or in between, switching colors, things like that. So I love a good microfiber cloth. And like I said, this one's got a microfiber for your drying side, so love that. So that's back in stock. I know a few of you were on special order and restock for these. This was our embossing dabbers. This is the distress one from Ranger. We also have a regular Ranger one too. Basically the same thing, just in one's in Tim's packaging and one is not. These are great though. So with an embossing dabber, you can use these directly on your stamps if you want. I really like them though if you want to use them with your stencils. Yes, you can use embossing powder with your stencils. And I challenge you to do that. So many of you have an arsenal of embossing powders and probably have not gotten them out in years. Get them out, have fun with them. So get out one of your stencils, put this down, just dab it on there like you would your paste, peel it off, and then start to sprinkle your embossing powder on there. So little embossing dabbers, those are back in stock. Sharon wants an embossing dauber. You've got it. I'm just going to put the whole pack over there since I don't have it open yet. Let's see, what else? Ooh, so it's beginning of the year, and we all have resolutions, and we're going to get organized, and we're going to do all these amazing things and try and better ourselves, and I think that's wonderful. I am not knocking it at all. This year, I am not trying to better myself. I am just trying to balance myself. And a lot of times part of that comes with journaling, or I'll be honest, I just love a good notebook. I mean, we will have people come in occasionally asking if we have journals. And a lot of times I don't have a good option. So I found a few good journals. So this has got a nice little spiral bound. It's got a cute little cover, and it is a hardcover. It says Joy. And then it's got all these great lined pages. So many of the ones that we have dots on them or grid, and people just want a good lined page. So this is really fun if you've got someone who's taking a trip. I had somebody come in the other day and they're studying abroad, and so they were wanting a journal for that. And we didn't have a good option. So I got in a couple journals. So this is the Joy journal. And I think there's another one in here too. Yep. It's like as I thought, I ordered in 2. This one truly is a travel journal. You know, whenever we travel, especially if it's one of those bucket list trips, we always think, oh, I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember this. No, you get home, you get busy, you're behind because you've been gone, you've been traveling, and, you know, all those little details you thought you were going to remember, you don't remember them. So this is a fun little travel journal. And you can even turn it into a little traveling scrapbook as well. It's got the little disc rings here. It's got a nice little laminated cover. And then it's got all these fun, we're just going to take this bad boy apart. It's got all these fun little pages in it. Now, you can always take out pages if you don't use them. Let's check these out. So you can take one of those little instant printers with you, print things off along the way. But look, so you can do your journaling. You can talk about what your day was like, what you did. I love this. Now, you can always come back home and do your bigger scrapbook, things like that. But this is going to give you a great place to go back and just remember all those little details and the goofy stuff that happened. So love this. So I think that is a fun one. So got that in. That is the traveling journal. There we go. And again, like I said, if you don't use all the pages, you can use it for your next trip too. No one says it has to be a one and done kind of trip. Maybe that's just your travel journal for all your trips that you take. Or you can always take the extra pages out, whatever works for you. But I just like the idea of writing those memories down somewhere so that whenever you come back, if you are a scrapbooker, you can put them into that bigger scrapbook. If you're not a scrapbooker, you can turn that into your little travel memory book, put pictures in there. Maybe you fill the pictures in later, but each day you can kind of write about what you did, what you saw. So I'm a big advocate for that. Whenever we went to Hawaii a few years ago, I took a little journal with me and wrote down the little details from the day, places we went, you know, and just little goofy things like I went to a grocery store and just wrote down how much milk was in Hawaii. It was crazy, you know, what the cost of some things were. And all the Spam. I talked about all the Spam. Every flavor of Spam. It was crazy. Oh, next up. So this is a restock for us. It is from Lisa Horton. It's one of her 3D embossing folders. This one is called Checkered Shirt. It's a fun little one. Gives you lots of depth and detail on that one. Oh, there's some good stuff in here. Wait till you see it. All right. This is another restock for us. So we've got a brayer back on the shelves. It's a pretty pink one too. So a brayer you can use for all kinds of things. And now if you do anything with like, little gel presses and gel plates so you can make your prints and things like that. What I usually use it for though is just inking techniques. So you can run this right across your ink roller, do different inking techniques. It's really fun if let's go back to this. Let's say you take this embossing folder and you run it through, but you flip it over. So you basically debossed everything. Okay. So, you know, normally we show the embossed side, the raised side. We'll flip it over to your debossed side. And then you can take your brayer with a little bit of ink and run over it. Okay. So if you did that in white, now you're going to have this fun inked top, say maybe in pink or orange. And with everything that you debossed, pushed down, is still going to be white. So you could do a lot of really fun techniques with this. This would also be fun playing around with your Lisa Horton interference inks with a brayer. That would be really, really fun. So all kinds of fun things that you can do with brayers. Yes, Linda, it is pink. That it is for sure. So brayers, we try to keep a brayer in stock all the time. So just we ran out, so brayers are back in stock. Well, you can tell that, I always laugh, you can tell what section I was in and reordering when the order comes in. Because as soon as it hits the minimum order, I order it to get, so the order's not so big that it takes us hours to check in. So I was obviously up in the ink section when I did this one. So this is the Ranger stamp cleaner. It's a water-based stamp cleaner, and it is bubblegum scented. So just a fun little good stamp cleaner. And again, water-based, so you don't have to worry about it harming your stamps or anything like that. It's not solvent-based, so it's a good, safe one. Pink Fresh, more of those brand new iridescent dewdrops. I think now with this order coming in, we should have extras that go on the shelf. I think every single one, they were all snatched up in the live, and then somebody always had to wait for one. This is our third or fourth order of these, but this time I think we've only got one person on the waiting list. So we've got lots of these up for grabs. Hopefully you can see you've got great colors in here, but they're really, really faint because they're just iridescent. So they're nice and clear, but yet iridescent. They are flat backed, so you could use these in your shakers, or you could just glue them down as little, like little page pebbles on there, little rhinestones on your cards or pages. So got those back in stock. Our next holiday coming up is Valentine's Day. So got in a nice little 1.5" heart punch. I'm going to put my hand in there so you can see how big that little heart punch is. So heart punch going out on the shelf. More of the little Pink Fresh 1/4" blending brushes. Got those back in. The little silver. Now, I know even though this is a Christmas pad, so many of these are not Christmas themed. So I got these back in. That is not Christmas themed. That is not Christmas themed. That is not Christmas themed. That definitely is not. That is, it could be confetti or snow. Okay, so that might be a little, this time of year. And that might be a little this time of year as well too. But those are the only ones. So this is the silver foiled card pack here. Paper pad. Love these. And with these two friends, you can ink blend on these as well. So if you want this to be maybe ombre or real dark pink up here and then fade down to a lighter pink, you can do your ink blending techniques on here as well. This paper will take ink just fine. So our little foiled card pads are back in stock. What other goodies do we have in here? Arizona. I think that was a special order for somebody. So Arizona State is in stock, heading to the shelf. Check these out. Oh my gosh. My grandma, when I was little and I would go over to her house, she always had a box of Valentine's Day craft stuff for me. So I could make Valentines for my mom and my dad and my great aunts. It was always so much fun. And there were always doilies in those. So, I think that's why whenever you come in, I've always got doilies in the store because it makes me think of my grandma. She always had paper doilies and we would fold them and we would I would cut them apart. I had so much fun with the paper doilies. Now, these are really fun too. It'll be fun for great little crafts. They're going to be fun on your scrapbook pages as well. They're a nice size. They will also look cute on, you could even put this like on the inside of your card. And whenever you open it up, you've got that little heart in the crease in there. I think that would be really, really cute. So lots of different techniques that you can do with this as well. So we've got the heart doilies. There are different colors in there as well. There's 12 pieces. I'm thinking there is pink, red, and white in here, if I remember correctly from whenever I ordered these, but maybe it's just pink and red. It had, of course, a different image on the website. Yep, there we go. You've got red, white, and pink doilies in there. So paper doilies. Running out of room, got to move down. More paper doilies. Oh, more Hawaii is in here. Heading to our 49 and Market section, we've got our restock on the Rust and Revs rub-ons. These are just good masculine little rub-ons there. Oh, this is going to make some of you very happy. Pink Fresh, the brand new postage edge nested rectangles. And we ran out of those in the last order, so we got more in right away. So those are back. It gives you a nice little dotted edge in there as well. You've got 5 dies in there. I'm going to flip it over so you can kind of see the little computer image they've got printed on the back of what they're going to look like. But that's a fun one. And postage stuff is so popular right now. Hey, super fun. Now, Doodlebug, as far as I know, is not doing a brand new Valentine's Day line, because good as I hope not, because it is already middle of January. So hopefully they are not coming out with one. But I am trying to get in some bits and pieces of older lines. They've sold through most of it. So if they don't do a new one, again, like I said, hopefully they don't this year. I'm sure they will next year, because there's not a lot left. This was their last one, though, called Lots of Love. This is the 6x6 pad for Lots of Love. It is stinky cute. Okay, so there's Lots of Love 6x6 pad. And then, got another one of those. What else is in my basket? More of those. Oh, more from Doodlebug. This is a restock of that Crafty shadow box. Oh my gosh, I didn't know these were even coming. I thought they ran out of these. So these came in the other day, and we received the order. We didn't even have time to show you the order, and somebody bought all of them out online. So some designer obviously has shown these somewhere, and they were gone before we could even show them. So this is from Studio Light, and it's a card stand. So it's a little easel stand for the back of your card. So you're going to cut it. It's going to make a little, pierced kind of score line here. You're going to be able to fold this down, and then you can attach it to the back of a card. And then that way the card will stand up nicely for display. So stinking cool. What a great idea, too. Can't believe nobody has thought about that yet. At least I haven't seen one from the companies I can order from. Not that it doesn't mean they aren't out there. But we've got these great little card stand dies now. So those are brand new. Just got those in. Oh, here's a restock. We just got these the other day. There's some of the Bella Boulevard Luna puffy stickers. This is the color Guacamole. And then we've got the color Plum, which is a great light purple color. So those were 2 new colors we just added in to fill in on our alphabet wall. Oh, here's another shadow box, and it's a cute one. This is the Lots of Love shadow box. So if you do not have a Valentine's Day shadow box, now you do. Check out that adorable little snail male in the middle. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. I love him. Oh my gosh, and the little ladybugs. So fun. I am working on a direct order with Doodlebug, but they sent the catalog out, but then there's so much of it they're out of. So I'm not for sure what all I can get in for this older line yet, but I'm going to work on getting as much as that is in stock. I did my order today, and then I started to put it onto the order form, and so much of it is not there anymore. So I got frustrated and had to set it aside. So I will work on that probably tonight if I get a chance to sit down and relax a little bit. Miss Debbie wants the shadow box. You got it. Oh, good. Robin is on here. Robin, I told you about this one. I am trying to get some of the bits and pieces for it. Just having a little bit of a hard time. I don't know if you heard me say Doodlebug's out of a lot of it, but I'm trying to snag the bits and pieces that I can. So we've got shadow box inserts so far. I got in 6x6 pads so far, and there should be, while we're looking at that, yes, here's part more. Then I have the solid cardstock to go with that as well. So that is in this order. There it is, of course, in the very, very bottom. And the other one is the Lots of Love 12 by 12 paper pad. So got that in this order too. Here's the sticker sheet that comes with it. All right. Oh, Robin, well, thank you. And then just let me know, Robin, which ones you do want. I don't want to hold anything assuming you want it, because you know what happens when we assume, but just let me know. So what I've got in so far, again, is the 12 by 12 collection, the solids, the shadow box, the 6 by 6s. I thought I ordered the petite prints as well. I don't see them in here, but I'm pretty sure I can get petite prints too. So if you want those, let me know. Oh, Kim wants the Lots of Love 12 by 12. You've got it, my friend. And I know I missed one. Let's see here. Miss Rose, how are you, Rose? Haven't seen you on here for a while. She wants the card stand and postage dies. You've got it, my friend. Thank you so much. Hope you are doing well. Do I have another Lots of Love shadow? Yes, I do. I think I got a couple of those in. So I don't think that one is gone yet. So yes, you may have that one, and I will order more. 12 by 12 solids for Lots of Love. Kim, do you want me to see if I can get in the petite prints? I thought I could. Let me know, and then I'll make sure that I look for those. Maybe I just forgot to click the button on those. All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Robin. I will get that. And you want it, you've got it, the other Robin. Perfect. Got 2 Robins on here today. The other day we did the music notes from Photoplay, brand new, great music line and much needed. You know, it's so hard to find, well, it's so hard to find a lot of things, but band is definitely one that is hard to find. So we got in this great brand new line that Photoplay did, and they do solid packs because they own My Colors. In case you guys don't know that, Photoplay owns My Colors, which is a cardstock company. And basically My Colors was, it was the guy that ran Basil, not the original owner, but he kind of moved over and took over this line called My Colors. And so, and then Photoplay bought them. Anyway, I digress, but they've got good paper. Let's put it that way. They have really good quality cardstock paper. And then they always do a variety pack to match their lines when they come out. I love that. So this is the one that matches the music notes. So we got those back in stock. Next up, Cottage Core. This is that great, it is supposed to be kind of a cooking line only because it has recipe cards. I don't feel like a lot of these are cooking themed. I love the colors in them. I feel like you can be very masculine with this line if you want to. It's just got a great earthy vibe to it as well. And kind of try and go a little closer on some of these so you can see. Now this one is a shelf with all kinds of pots, which that's just a good background. And of course it's going to have a good back, a B side if you don't want that side. I love that B side. Like I love that kind of herringbone look on that wood floor or whatever it's supposed to be. Love that. So this is just a really good line, and it's sold very well. A lot of it has already sold out and it is gone. But this was one of Dennis Burton's, what was this? Was this his 3rd line maybe? Because he did that Academia, and then he did Rest and Revs, and then, yeah, Cottage Core. So I think this is his 3rd line with them, and it has been very well received. So collection kits in for that one. And it looks like the last little guys in my box of goodies for you today is this paw prints, not dog prints, paw prints on my heart. So it's a great little pet line. Now this one does really well, sadly, because it also has some of the In Memory of and Rainbow Bridge in here. But they've got great fronts and backs. So here's the little beach one with the paw prints and the footprints, and then little paw prints there. My heart belongs to my dog. Little angel wings on the back. Now, this would not have to be a Rainbow Bridge because, you know, I could totally put that sweet baby girl on there. Right, Cindy? That's not even her name right now. Look, she's just completely ignoring me. Such a brat. And she has never used that. So I finally convinced her to sit in her little pillow bed today. I sent the boys a picture of it too, because we've had that bed for well over a year. And of course, today I come back here and she's taking a nap on the pizza box. I'm like, why are you on the pizza box? So I got her little bed out, and so now she loves her bed today. She loves it. Next up on your little papers in here, love is a 4-letter word. Here's just a little pebble, a little heart pebble on the beach. You could use that for all kinds of things. And then the last paper in there is the Rainbow Bridge. And then it's got a great little background of a child and their dog sitting in the sunset, which is just a good paper. And then it's got a great little sticker sheet in here too. Oh, I was going to see if you could see the sticker sheet. It's flipped around. So you've got dogs leave paw prints on your heart. Love is wet noses, sloppy kisses, and wagging tails. In loving memory. You had me at woof. I always love that one. So paw prints on my hearts was also in our reorder today. And that is it. Just a few little things left in there that were repeats. So quick little live today, my friends. But we've got some new stuff and some great restocks. I have a mess now as well. Do I have another 12 by 12 of lots of love? I don't think I do, Adrienne, but we'll get more in. I wanted just to see how well received it was. And like I said, I'm working on an order direct with Doodlebug too. But yes, I do plan on getting more in. I think they may already even be in the cart. So, all right. Now, one last thing I did pull back here. Yesterday we did Pink and Main. And this is I just did all the photos to post pictures of what is left. And yesterday, Pink and Main, a lot of their stuff was Easter. And so I did go over to the shelf and I pulled some great pieces that we have left from last year. Not a lot left, but we've got a little bit left. And they're so cute. So this one was from last year and it was called Spring Mugs. So here are the spring mugs from last year. You've got a good little butterfly mug, this little chick mug, bunny mug, and then you've got this little flower mug and an Easter egg mug. And there's dies that match. And I do have a cute little sample card with that one. So again, that one is called Spring Mugs. This next set we have here is called Easter Fuzzies. That mess is making your eye twitch. Well, I'm just going to leave it there then. I love my Linda. I need to clean it up before I leave. Just leave it here for me tomorrow. I will take care of it. You know I will. Maybe, eventually. It'll take me a few hours, but I will get to it. All right, so Easter Fuzzies. So look, you've got all these cute little chicks. You've got all these cute little bunnies on here. Super, super cute. Look at the little basket with his butt sticking out. Love it. Now wait till you see the sample card. Look how cute these guys stamp. Are they not adorable? Love, love, love them. Now, what I also think would be so cute with this set, whether you have this one or you're thinking about it for this year, I'm going to bring you over to the Waffle Flower wall. How many of you picked up the collage blocks or the postage collage die? Wouldn't these be so cute in those little windows? They are, they're just meant for those little windows. And you could even do, a mixture if you've got, let's say, like this one is the wildflowers. So you could do a little mixture of some that are stenciled and then some that have the cute little stamped images in them. So I think this would be really, really fun in something like that. Or if you've got the Lawn Fawn, the little mini frames that we've got for Lawn Fawn, these would be cute in those little mini frames as well, because they are a little bit smaller. I love how they're stacked up on here though as well. So again, this is Easter Fuzzies, stamp and die. And then I also pulled out some of our other foilables that we have for spring. Most of them are for Tailored Expressions. This one is called Hoppy Easter. So these are sentiments for the inside of the card that you can foil or just leave black. You can ink blend these as well. So this one has 4 different sentiments in it. Hopping by to wish you happy Easter. Nobody loves you like I do. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to one of my favorite peeps. Happy Easter, sweet friend. You're such a good egg. So that one is Happy Easter horizontal. Then we also have Happy Easter vertical. So same sentiments, just going vertically. Then we've got Greetings of Spring. Again, you could do these on the inside or nice big outsides. You can ink blend these. You could do more stamping on them. You could add fun little corners. Like I think this would be fun with a little corner up here, little corner down there. So this is called Greetings of Spring, and you could leave it black and white if you wanted to. You wouldn't even have to foil it. So you've got Easter blessings, Happy Easter, Spring has sprung, and then that Hello Spring. So that is Greetings of Spring. This one is called Joyful Joyful. You've got all kinds of little great sentiments in here that you can foil or leave as is. You've got He is risen, How great thou art, Happy Easter, Joyful Joyful, and Hello Sunshine. This one is called Faith-Filled Easter Horizontal. So you've got 4 different ones in here. Rejoice in the risen Lord and the blessings of this special day. Wishing you a joyful Easter filled with God's ever-present love. He is not here. He has risen. Happy Easter. I am the resurrection and the I don't know the whole quote, but it's kind of cut off. The one who believes in me will, even though they die. Rejoice in hope this Easter. I don't know that whole quote, but that's another great one. So Faith-Filled Easter horizontal. Again, use them as is, or if you've got a Mink machine or a laminator, you can foil these. Here's one from Pink and Maine. It's a cute one. This one is called Critters in the Meadow. So it's a good little spring one. And there's the other one. It's got a little bunny in there. It's another good one. This one's from last year. This one's called Easter Treats. So you've got candy and little Easter eggs on one side and all those cute little peep-shaped bunnies on the other. So again, that one's called Easter Treats. And now this next one here, it's called Hello Spring. And Hello Spring actually has a stamp and die that it matches. So here's your little foiling. So you can see all these great ones that you can foil. All right. And then if you've got the die, you can cut those out. If you've already bought the die, you might as well buy the stamp too. That way, whenever you run out with the foils, you can still stamp it. So this one has a stamp, die, and foiling option. And again, it's called Hello Spring, and it's a Taylor Expressions one. So you've got Happy Easter. There is a die. Hello Spring. Easter Blessings. Hello Spring again. Happy Easter. To my favorite chick, there's no bunny like you. You're extra special, and another Happy Easter. So that's a fun little set too. And again, stamp, die, and the foils that could match it. Or you can use these on their own as is. Fussy cut around them. Use an oval punch, circle punch, cut them into little squares. It'd be cute as squares, and then just round the corners on them. That would be easy peasy to do as well too. Critters in the Meadow. You've got it, Miss Linda. Thank you much. Alrighty, friends. Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for popping on and hanging out with me for a little bit to check out what's new today at the Doodlebug. Just a little bitty restock order. I know we've got an adhesive order up there, and I think there's another order from the warehouse as well too. So all kinds of goodies coming your way in the next couple days. And like I said, right now is trade show time, so I am placing some more great orders for you guys to get you lots and lots of great new fun stuff in the store. So until next time, friends, Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. You can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. Thank you so much, and you guys have a crafty, blessed evening. Take care. Bye.